Hello guys, my name is Trevor, and I'm the president and founder of Cumberland County Astronomical Society. And for those of you that don't know about us, we are a group of astronomers who observe the night sky and educate others in astrology and educate ourselves about astronomy. Anyways, I want to dive into reviews and unboxing on Dwarflab 2 and Dwarflab 3. Now on Dwarflab 2, I will say I don't think they're available for purchase on the Dwarflab website. Don't take my word for it. Go look online yourself and you can see they might be up for sale or might not. Or you can check Facebook Marketplace or eBay or anything. So anyways, so in here I got two bags in front of me. Let me move these out of the way. My last video I did reviews on the C-Star S50 and the S30 and the unboxing. So if you didn't see them, please go over to the other video, check it out, and just kind of see what all comes with them. And these are all very awesome telescopes. I own 4 smart telescopes, and honestly, the comparison between all of them, they're awesome photography. Alright, so diving into it. So basically, I'm going to start with the Dwarf 2. So this is the Dwarf 2. I don't have the boxes for them. I don't know what happened to them, but I just have the bags that came with the scope. So you'll get a bag like this with the Dwarf 2. You know, normally it does have a shoulder strap. It comes with. I took it off because I don't like it. I like to have this with the handle, just that, less messy. But it comes in a little bag like this, and you got red stitching, and then you got the Dwarflab label right here on the front here. So all you gotta do is just unzip it. Inside here, you have your Dwarflab 2. Now, I will say some of the stuff in here is extra. That's just from my personal things, and I put them in here to keep with my telescope. So basically in here, I got the buy-up pack. It's like a few extra bucks for the buy-up pack, but it's definitely worth it because for one, it comes with another battery. It comes with other things too, like the lenses, the lunar lenses and everything, or the solar lenses, sorry. So, in here, this is my personal charger. This is not Dwarflab's charger. It takes the Type's USB-C charger, but this is my own personal charger. It did not come with the telescope. I don't think it did. I can't remember, but if it did, heck yeah. If it don't, well, you can go run up to Walmart and get one for $5-10. It's not that bad. But yeah, I got a charger here for it. Then they got the telescope unit itself. This is the Dwarflab 2 telescope, and that's what it looks like. This honestly was my very first telescope that I started out with. Smart telescopes before all of these other telescopes that I have here. This was my very first one that I've used, and one of my shots was the Orion Nebula, and it was so beautiful, and that really struck an interest in astrophotography, and really piqued my interest. But anyways, enough about me. Let's get back to the telescope. So in here you got your mount for it. It does come with the other piece too. It comes with the little, it says Dwarflab right on it there. And all you do is you twist it on there. This little green ring here tends to fall off. If it does, you can put it back on. And then it's like same thing as a normal tripod. You can sit there and you can twist it on. Kind of just get it on there. You want to make sure your telescope is on there correctly. You don't ever want to cross thread things, because if you do, it is a pain in the butt. So anyways, it comes with this standard mount, and you can adjust, you can have the telescope like this, do a polar alignment, or you can have it all the way like that. I don't don't think it would be feasible to have it all the way like that, but to each their own. Now, I always like to have mine straight, and then there's a little knob here. You just twist and tighten, but usually it stays put where it's at. And basically, there is a little twist thing down here, right down here, that you can twist it, because you can set the legs at a certain way, and you can have it all the way down and flat like this, or you can have it twist it back over, or you can have it up like this. It don't matter, I'm in it. Personally, I like it like this because it keeps it off the grass and it keeps it up. Now, the one other thing I do like about all of these telescopes, you know, you have them out at night, and they're out, like for me, they're out all night long till pretty much morning. And they, you know, you get that morning dew and everything's wet and everything. The mounts will be wet, but the telescopes stay dry because it has an anti-dew you can turn on and off. I like to keep mine on. Yes, anti-dew does drain your battery. Well, that's why I keep my telescopes plugged in through a power source, so they constantly have a full charge, and they stay charged pretty much all night. And because, you know, taking photos, it's going to drain the batteries. So now in the back here, it does, you know, have a place to put it, SD card, micro SD card in the back here. I have 128 gig, I think, in here. It's good to always have more storage for your scope. And if you're a person that likes to, after you're done doing imaging, and you want to take it inside and put it on your computer or phone or whatever, and erase everything on here, you know, 64 gig, 32 gig would be fine. But, you know, anything, if you want to keep it on here, I highly suggest get a bigger storage. Or, like me, I'm forgetful. I do like to put all my pictures on my computer, so I have all my data collected on my computer, and not having to take out telescopes. I could be like, oh, let me pull out my computer, I'll show you this picture. But I tend to forget to do that, so it just kind of collectively sits in storage here until I transfer everything over. But it does have a spot in the back for the battery. You just pull this little black handle here, and it comes out, and then there's a little black, you know, looks like almost like black tape. You just pull the battery out, and it does, if you didn't buy the deluxe version, it does come with one battery. It doesn't come with two. It's always good. I think it's like an extra 40 bucks or so to get the deluxe, but it is worth it because it does come with another battery, and it's always good to have two batteries. And then I'm gonna put this battery back so I don't lose it. And all it does is just pop right in here and close her up. She's good. And obviously try not to do that. So, there's my bad. It does, they're built pretty durable, but you know, you don't want to sit there and drop your telescope and break it. So, we're gonna set this over to the side right here. And then we're gonna dig into here some more. So right here, it comes with a with the deluxe edition, or the deluxe package. It does come with a filter holder. The filters, they'll screw on, and it is magnetic. So all you do is on the filter itself, it says telephoto and wide angle, and on the telescope it does say telephoto and wide angle. And you just kind of match it up, and it just magnetically comes on. You don't have to do nothing and all that. It just magnetically comes on. And with the deluxe package, it comes with three filters. These two here, the more darker ones, are for like the solar viewing, like the sun. You put that on and you can look at the sun with it, because if you look at the sun without a filter, it will damage your telescope. So please, before you decide to take this and point it at the sun, make sure, for one, you have these filters on and ready to go beforehand. Now, And then it does come with a, I believe this is a filter for like light. Not too sure, but it almost looks like a mirror, almost. You know, to be honest with you, I'm not really an expert on astrology and stuff like that. I'm still learning, you know, I'm 27 years old, about to turn 28. I'm still learning, you know, not everybody's an expert. Some people are, but everybody's learning, nobody's perfect. And basically, before you do shut the unit off, just make sure you have this bad boy off before it closes up, because otherwise it will mess it up. I don't think it will damage your telescope, but over time it will. And then another thing it comes with, I believe it comes with a, Dwarf 2 quick start guide. And that is, I believe, it on the Dwarf 2. Now, I did have other stuff in here, but it's just lens cleaner, a USB, and just some odds and ends of certain things. And so I'm going to put everything back and get everything golden before I do anything else. So just bear with me for just a moment here. And in order to take this off, you just twist it off like so. And you take that off. Just toss it in there. And I like to take this bad boy off because it makes it easier to fit. And then back in there. Charger. Do not want to forget the charger, because I'll lose my mind if I don't have it with it. I'm very, very finicky on that. Now, on to the moment you've been waiting for, the Dwarf 3. The Dwarflab 3, very, very, very impressive with it. Same thing, comes with the bag. I don't have the box with it, because I don't know what happened to the box, but it's got a Dwarflab label on the front. It's got things for the straps here on the side. Like I said, I took the straps off, the same thing with the Dwarf 2 bag, and I had the straps put up because I don't really care for the straps. Anyways, it comes with a cool little handle, and also too, it does have, I believe the Dwarflab 2 does the same thing. It does have little things here that you can strap to, per se, a backpack or your belt. I don't think somebody would strap this big old thing on your belt, because it would be heavy over time. But you can strap it to a backpack or something. I will forewarn you, if it is strapped to the back of your backpack or on the side, please don't fall. Because it will, depending on your size, it will break your telescope. So inside here, it comes with your telescope, your standard, your Dwarf 3 telescope. And it's more of a slicker look than the Dwarflab 2. And this is, like I said, my personal charger. Dwarflab did not provide one with it, so it's my personal charger. This one does not have a deluxe package, or maybe it does, and I just haven't really paid attention to it because I just kind of ordered it. But yeah, it doesn't have removable batteries like the Dwarf 2 does. It has an internal battery that you can plug in and charge. And you could do the Dwarf 2, but the Dwarf 2 you can remove the battery and switch it out, stuff like that. That's if you're on the go and you don't have access to a charger or nothing like that, and you have full batteries, 2 full batteries. This one here, it's got an internal battery, and I believe it does also to have internal storage, so you can't remove the micro SD card or nothing like that. It's all internally packed in this telescope. And then also it comes with a cool looking bag. I absolutely love this. And inside this bag, the one thing different between the Dwarf 2 and the Dwarf 3, also another thing, is the solar lens. It looks like this, and it's magnetic solar filter. And this is to look at the sun, because you don't want to look at a bright light I can look at my lights right here, and I can kind of see hint of it because it really does block out a lot of the light. And it does the same thing as the Dwarf 2. Now this one here, you just make sure you just have it face up. I think it might be either or, it don't really matter. Yeah, it could be upside down or something like that. But it's a magnetic, you just sit there and you just put it on your thing right there and boom, you're ready to go look at the sun. I'm gonna say, just for people who forget, before you look at the sun with your telescope, please have your solar filter on before you look at it with your telescope. Otherwise, the solar rays, the sun will damage your telescope. Can't emphasize that enough. So it's always best to have this solar filter on before you take pictures or look at the sun with your telescope. Whew. You gotta emphasize that in your videos because people will be like, oh, that guy told me to do it and I didn't even think about it. So that's why I did that, to cover my own butt, because I forewarned you. So anyways, it comes in that cool little bag there. And then on the top, it has a little zipper for storage. And inside it comes with a cool microfiber cloth that has Dwarflab name on it. And it's very cool to have. And then it has the Dwarf 3 Smart Telescope Manual. And it kind of tells you a lot about everything, how to connect to it, downloading the app, and all different languages, which I can read, only English. And that is literally, this is it with the Dwarf 3. What's crazy is, hold on, let me do a comparison right here. All of this right here, I'm gonna leave my charger out because it does not include with the telescope. But all of this right here is with the Dwarf 3, okay? And I'm gonna move that a little closer. I'm gonna move it over here. You got your bag over here. You got this stuff right here, right? I'm gonna bring the Dwarf 2 over here. The Dwarf 2, all that comes with it, obviously it does still have the same cool zipper. So this is the unit itself. I will say the Dwarf 3 did not come with a mount. It would have been nice if it did. There might have been another package that I didn't know about, or I just didn't see it, that I could have ordered and it gave me a mount, but I think you do have to purchase the mount separately, and it's a little bit pricey. I can't remember how much it said it was, but if you are like me and can't afford a fancy mount, just go to Walmart. This $20 and get your standard mount. It'd work. It looks like a camera mount, but it's got an adapter for it that you can put up, which the adapter for this is on my phone right up there. So that way, excuse me. So that way it holds my phone. Sorry about that. My low power mode popped up. You know how Apple is. Right, I'm gonna leave the charger out over there. So this here, I'm gonna move this out of the way. So this is what comes with the Dwarf 2. So that, I'm gonna set this right on the side. I'm not trying to put it together. So this is literally all that comes with it. Filters, all filters, and I believe that is it. No, that is not it. I was missing one. There we go. Ooh, actually quick start guide. Alright, let me just lay it out real quick. Bear with me. I know a lot of it can't fit in there. So, between the comparison between the Dwarf 2 and the Dwarf 3 is for one, size difference. The Dwarf 2 is smaller than the Dwarf 3. The camera on it, it's a lot wider on here than it is over here. The Dwarf 2 with the deluxe package, it comes with all of this. This is all that comes with the Dwarf 3. It doesn't have a removable battery, for one, which I'm in pros and cons. Pros on the Dwarf 2, it has interchangeable batteries for one. It has a mount that is included with it. As my pros on it, my cons, yes, it is a smart telescope. It does take good quality pictures, but it takes a long freaking time to take the pictures and process it. You know, with the batteries, it doesn't really last very long. You know, it could be just from over time, over age, because, you know, I've had this for a little while. It does wear down your battery, especially charging and everything, so you gotta think about those into effect. Because if you buy a brand new Dwarf 2 or something like that, your batteries might last longer than mine would, because yours is new and mine's been used a lot. But anyways, moving on to Dwarf 3, pros and cons with the Dwarf 3. My pros are very, very high quality pictures and images. Like, as soon as I put it, like say on the California Nebula, boom, within not even two shots of it, you can start to see it. This one here, you have to wait maybe an hour before you get to see, and it could be like 100 or so shots in, because what it does is all these telescopes, what they do is they take a shot every so many seconds you have it set on. For me, it's like 15 for each second, or 15 seconds per shot. So every 15 seconds it takes a shot, and then it enhances, and it keeps doing that, enhances it, and it basically stacks the pictures on top of each other and gets you really good high quality images. This one, I took a picture of the Westvale Nebula, and you can kind of see it almost looks like a check mark a little bit, but it's like the astral clouds, and it's got red, blue, green, and you can see that with this one. This telescope, not so much. This one here, the only one I really like with this, you can see the Orion Nebula pretty good, but, you know, like I said, it's an older model, so yeah, on the newer one, they're going to improve some things, better quality, better shots, and everything. But yeah, it's definitely high quality, worth your money buying, higher quality, better pictures than the Dwarf 2, and just absolutely breathtaking photos. My cons for this one is it doesn't have a removable battery, and it doesn't have a micro SD removables. Who knows? It might, and I'm just not even seeing it. You never know on the removable SD card, because I know for sure, in fact, it does not have a removable battery. But that is my only two cons. Oh, I'm sorry, one more con. Did not come with a mount, with a tripod. I really, really wish it would. Even if it's something as simple as this little guy, you know? Because I get it. I love to have its own mounts. Each telescope to have their own mount, be fine. Because this one, the C-Star S50 and the S30 all have their own mounts. The only one that doesn't have its own mount is the Dwarf 3. And I really wish it would come with one. But I might order a small one. But just for, like, if I'm on the go and something like that, I don't want to lug this around. But like I said, I went to Walmart and picked up this tripod for like $20, and it's definitely a good tripod, just cheap, generic, does this job. And then I have my other tripod, which is for a long night. It was $40, I think, at Walmart, 30 or $40. It's a bigger, heavy duty tripod, a lot taller than this one. This one does extend a little bit, but I'm not going to fully extend it all the way because that's not what this video is about. But I picked that one up also from Walmart. My phone's sitting on it right now, but that tripod that my phone's on right now, that is the tripod I use for the Dwarf 3, and my Dwarf 2, I use this other tripod. I mean, sometimes I will use this, but mainly I use this one for like if I'm on the go. Now, the one good thing about the Dwarf 2 tripod, it does work on the Dwarf 3 too. So if you do have the Dwarf 2, or if you have an extra little tripod laying around of Dwarf 2, it will fit with that. Excuse me, I'm just tired. Anyways, that's really it for the review. I mean, they're very great, high quality telescopes. And like I said, you know, the Dwarf 2, it's got its pros and cons. Dwarf 3 has got its pros and cons. Every telescope's gonna have your likes and your dislikes about it, and the ways you can prove it. But the good thing about it is you can contact Dwarflab yourself through email, and you can work with them on shooting them ideas and stuff like that and making it better. And right now I do have collabing with Dwarflab products and Sea Star products. That's how I got this Dwarflab shirt, and I have a Dwarflab hat, but I cannot find my Dwarflab hat because, you know, you got kids, and kids like to move stuff around on you, and next thing you know, you don't know where things are at. That's kids. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys for watching. I know my yawning's probably making you yawn right now. I'm just tired. But yeah, if you don't, I'm trying to think. If you are not a member of our club or on Facebook group, please join at Cumberland County Astronomical Society on our Facebook. Look it up, and you can see the group with a image of a nebula. It's like a reddish nebula. That is my group that I run, and it's got over 100-some members in it right now. I mean, currently it's at 154 members, which is pretty dang amazing, if you ask me. And if you want to join our email club, where I do Zoom meetings and everything, please feel free to email me your name and your email at cumberlandcountyastro@gmail.com. That's cumberlandcountyastro@gmail.com. And I'll leave the links in the description below. And if you are interested in purchasing the Dwarflab 3, I don't know if the Dwarflab 2 is still up for sale on their official website. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they discontinued it. Or if you are interested in getting the Dwarf 3, I will leave a link of my link to Dwarflab products below. So please hit that link, check them out, and if you want to order and help support my club and support Dwarflab, please do so. Anyways, you guys, I'm probably going to hit the bed here in just a few minutes after I pack all of this up. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Like, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the video.